Well, we have a question here that says a given f of x is equal to 2 to the power of x plus 1 minus 8. And then, okay, we can see, okay, this is an exponential function, okay? And the exponential function is given by, it is given here by a to the x plus p plus q, okay? The value of q here is the horizontal asymptotes, because it has only one asymptote. Exponential equations or functions has only one asymptote, is the horizontal asymptote. In this case, the horizontal asymptote is just 8. So we will write y equal to actually -8. Okay, y equal to -8. Then 4.2, the question says sketch the graph of f, clearly indicate all intercept with the axes of as well as the asymptotes. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna write the question over here, 4.2. Okay, so we need to find the intercept. Okay, we need to determine the y and the x intercept. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, f of x is given by 2 to the power of x. I'm gonna write here f of x is 2 to the power of x plus 1 minus 8. Okay, f of x is just y. Okay, we substitute that by y. Now, to find the intercept, you know, if I need to find the x-intercept means make y equal to 0. Okay, so now we're going to substitute the y by its value, which is 0, and then it's going to be 0 equal to 0 equal to 2 to the power of x plus 1 minus 8. So if I move the 8 over, okay, this will become 8 equal to 2 to the power of x plus 1. Okay, and then 8 can be written as 2 to the power of 3, because that's 8 in terms of the prime factors. Okay, equal to 2 to the power of x plus 1. So if you are unsure, you can use a calculator. Press 8, the button 8, and then press shift equal, and then fact. Okay, I mean, maybe it's not that way. Write 8 equal shift fact. Yes, like that. So this is equal to 2 to the power of 3, as you can see there. Now, remember the law of exponent that says a to the power of m equal to a to the power of n. This implies that m equal n. Okay, because over here we have like the bases are common. You have 2 and then you have 2 there. When the bases are common within an equation like that, we just drop the bases and then we equate the exponents. So this will be 3 equal to x plus 1. And then this means if I move the 1 over, so if we have like 3 minus 1 equal to x, that means x equal to 2. Okay. That's the x-intercept. Now I need to find also the y-intercept means, y-intercept means make x is equal to 0. So y-int means make x is equal to 0. So this will be, because we had like y equal to 2 to the x plus 1 minus 8, we're going to make x is equal to 0. So this will be 2 to the x plus 1 minus 8. So instead of me writing x, I'm going to substitute by its value, which is 0. And then the equation will be then y equal to 2 minus 8. So this means that y equal to -6. So this is also the y-intercept. Now that we got the y-intercept and we got the asymptotes -8, we have the intercept x and y-intercept and the asymptote -8, we can now draw the graph. We can now move my board over here. Then I am going to draw the graph here. Just get around to show my graph over here. Okay. I'm going to do the graph in the Cartesian plane. Okay, this is the y-axis. Now I'm going to draw also the x-axis. It's perpendicular. The x-axis and the y-axis are perpendicular to each other. Okay, so now this will be over here. All right, now I'm going to take the measurements. I think I need to move this one a little bit upward like that. Okay, so now let's take the measurements. I need to draw the x-axis. The x-intercept is by 2. So let's say 2 is somewhere. Let's say this is 1, and that's 2. So the x-intercept is somewhere here, and the y-intercept will be, if this is 1, it's by -6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So -6 is over here. -6 over here, and then the asymptotes were by -8. So let's say -7 and -8 is over here. Now we can just extend this line. Okay, I can just extend my line over here. Okay. All right. I don't need to make a perfect line here because I'm doing it's just freehand. So we do know that the asymptotes will be somewhere there. The asymptote is where the dash. Okay, we draw the asymptote with the dash line. So over here, I just want to make a dash line by the asymptotes there. So over here, by -8. I want to make the dash line saying the graph doesn't pass. The graph is not passing by this. Doesn't touch this dashed line. The asymptotes by -8 over there. If I can move it a little bit up there, so we can see. And then now I need to draw my graph. The y-intercept, the x-intercept, I have to connect the two. We know because the base is positive and the exponent also, we have like x+1. So my graph will be like this. Okay, it must connect the yes, something like that. Something like that. This is the graph of f of x, which asymptotes by -8. Okay, so asymptote is where the graph doesn't touch the dash line. The dash line must pass by -8 because we did find that -8 was the asymptote. Okay, the asymptote here was -8, and then we have like the y-intercept -x, the x-intercept +2, so the line passes through -6 and 2. All right, now let's see. We did question 1.1, 4.1 and 4.2. Now we're going to do question 4.3, and the question says the graph of G is obtained by reflecting the graph of f in the y-axis. Write down the equation of G. Okay, the question says G is the reflection of f in the y-axis. Now, okay, I'm gonna write the equation now. Move my board this way. I think I need this space. Okay. Four point 3. The question says the graph of G is obtained by reflecting f on the y-axis, okay? Okay, by the reflection on the y-axis, what we do in this situation, we're going to change okay, because f of x is given by, so f of x, it is given by 2x plus 1 minus 8, right? So if I need to reflect this function, this same function here on the y-axis, I will change the sign. I must change the sign of x over here. Okay, I'm going to put a negative sign there. The negative will be the reflection of on the y-axis. So g of x will be the new function g of x. It will be 2 to the negative x plus 1 minus 8. Okay, we can write it. We can rewrite the same function. We can write this is fine, but we can also write it like this if we want to have it. We can write it like x minus 1 minus 8, which is okay, 1 over 2 to the x 2 to the x minus 1, okay, or minus 8. So all this is the same thing. So you can select, you can write it this way, you can write it that way, you can transform it however you want. Okay, thank you. Or someone else can still write it like, okay, because one is like, okay, when you have like 1 there, this can be written as 1 over 2 to the power of x minus 1, because 1 can be raised to any power. 1 is like 1 to the power of x minus 1 also. Okay, maybe let me explain over this part. I can say, we can write like 1 to the x minus 1 over 2 to the x minus 1 minus 8, which is the same as the previous line. Now this one can be written as 1 over 2 to the power of x minus 1 minus 8. So you can write it either this way or that way, and then, or you can also transform it to this notation. Okay, thank you.